Hey everyone, welcome to Exit and Emergency Episode 9. I'm Exit Sign 250. In this video, I got some neat stuff to show off, so let's get into it. Above my bedroom door, we have a generic exit sign combo. Now, most of the time, I'm not a fan of any sort of generic exit sign, emergency light combo, whatever it is, because generic stuff in the exit sign emergency light industry is just these Chinese, mass-produced, low-quality, junky stuff that just doesn't perform as best as it can, but it pops up everywhere because it's so inexpensive, and that's why a lot of people buy it, because they don't want to spend a lot on stuff like this. However, although I don't like generic stuff, I actually don't mind this particular generic combo, and I'll tell you why. So, with most generic stuff, one company makes it, mass produces it, and then a bunch of other companies rebrand it and put their own name on it. And again, that's how it works with most generic companies, and this particular brand is no exception. The company that makes this is called Yuyao Lixin, and in my opinion, they're a better generic company. But this is one of their most popular combos. It's actually a little bit interesting. It's got a pretty durable plastic housing compared to most generic stuff that if you just hold it, it feels like it's going to shatter. The LED exit lettering is actually decently bright for what it is. It's got two incandescent emergency light heads on them, and you can see they have reflectors in them. Now, most of the time with generic companies, they tend to skip the reflectors and just put pieces of plastic in there because it's cheaper to make. But that's the thing. With reflectors, it helps out with incandescent bulbs. It kind of makes it brighter. It kind of diffuses the light out a bit better, and so it can light up the space, a lot more efficient. And so that's the good thing with reflectors. I'm glad Yuyao Lixin chose to put the reflectors in. This exit sign combo is actually a bit different than most, at least in my collection. It's actually expanded capacity or remote capacity, and all that means is you can either power a remote head from it, or you can have this thing last longer in a power outage. I do not have any remote heads connected, so it's just going to last longer in a power outage. There's a test button on the side. We'll give it a press. And there it is in emergency mode. It's actually, again, decently bright for what it is. I like it. The emergency light head design is pretty cool. You can actually swing this up above the combo, or you can have it down like a normal exit sign combo, or you can kind of have it in the middle like I do. When I was a kid and I saw these, I thought that was the coolest feature ever. But pretty cool, pretty awesome. I like this combo. This one's rebranded by Philips Chloride, and they call it the Value Series. Let's go ahead and check out what the inside looks like. So I went ahead and pre-snapped the faceplate so we can easily take it off. You can see there's the two batteries. So this increases the amperage, which allows this combo to either last longer or run a remote head. There's the LED board lighting up. Transformer, some of the circuitry, and there's some wiring. Moving on, we have another exit sign combo, and it might look similar. You can see the head design kind of relates to this head design. And if you say, well, is this version the all LED version of that? I would say you're right. Although it's not made by the same company, it actually resembles all of the same designs. This one's made by a company called Changrong, and again, they have anyone rebrand it. But Changrong and Yuyao Lixin, to my knowledge, are owned by the same parent company, so I assume that's why they're using Yuyao Lixin's design, but they made it all LED. Again, LED exit lettering with LED emergency light heads. Now, this is actually a very good generic combo, in my opinion. It is a little bigger than most generic ones you see, but again, pretty durable housing. The exit lettering is decently bright for what it is, and if we press the test button, it's actually pretty bright. I'd say it's one of the brightest generic combos I've seen, and like I said, it's got the same head adjustments similar to this combo. And you can see for this one, I swung the head above the combo, and this one's kind of in the middle. This combo is rebranded by Light Alarms as the LCAC. Let's also take a look at the inside of this combo. So there's the LED strip. There's a lot less LEDs compared to that combo. It's still bright. There's the NiCad battery and some of the wiring, and the transformer is behind that little cover. Here's the label in here. You can see there's the Light Alarms brand, and the full model is LCAC R2SQ LED. Continuing on the theme of good quality generic units, we have a good quality generic emergency light. Now, for what this is, I think it's decent. There's a few other generic emergency lights out there that I think outperform this one, but hey, it's pretty fine for, what it is. It's all LED. This follows the LED bug eye emergency light trend that you kind of see everywhere on online stores. We'll give it a test. Again, it's pretty bright for what it is. I don't know who originally makes these. I know Yuyao Lixin, who we talked about earlier. They have one of these that doesn't have reflectors on their website, ironically, when they put reflectors in their combos, but they have an emergency light like this without reflectors on their website. And I know some other companies rebrand those and call them the non-high out or the standard output version, and then they rebrand these as the high output version. So I don't know if Yuyao Lixin produces this as well or someone else does it. I really don't know. Again, like I said earlier, many companies rebrand this particular emergency light. One of the most popular ones is Hubble Compass. They rebrand this. There's also another company called LitPath, and there's tons of other companies, but mine is actually rebranded by Progress Lighting. And I don't just have one, I got two of them. I didn't really want two of them, but I found them in a pair for a very good deal, and I decided to snag them. So this is kind of what they look like up close. There's the fully adjustable head. There's the back of them. I haven't installed this particular one, that's why there's no screw holes or knockouts. Here's what the inside looks like. There's your circuit board, there's your battery. You can see there's the label, there's the Progress Lighting rebrand. I guess they call it the PE012-30, and a caution label, and I guess this one was made in 2019. We are now in emergency mode, so let's take a look around at everything. So with this combo, it's very bright in emergency mode. You can see it lights up this whole space. I have the left head pointed just kind of in this area, and then the right one, or I guess we can say the top one, pointed right here. Like I said, it's awesome. And as for this combo, it lights up everything very great right here. It's really only adjusted to light up this space, and then this combo lights up the rest. And if we come over here, the other emergency light right here takes over, and again I just have the heads kind of just positioned to light up this space, and it lights up very well. And we can walk this way, see this combo pointing to the right, and then this one indicating that this door is the exit. So yeah, it's very nice, pretty bright setup I think. So there you go. Moving on, we have another exit sign combo. Now, there's a little backstory with this one, not with the particular sign itself, but with the design. When I was little and first getting into exit signs and emergency lights, I encountered this combo in a hotel, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I loved what the sign itself looked like, and the emergency light heads on the side looked like. I just thought it was awesome. Now, at the time, I did not know brands, models, whatever, so I didn't know what to look up on eBay to buy it. But again, as I guess got older and started to get more and more interested in exit signs, emergency lights, I figured out, manufacturers and brands, models, whatever. This one is actually generic. It's made by a company called Jimming, and to my knowledge, there's only two other companies that rebrand it. One of them is actually Hubble Compass, and this was their combo before they switched over to the all LED stuff. Another company is called Sinnen Electronics. I don't really know much about them. I just think they're another generic company out there. I believe the most common rebrand variant is Hubble Compass, and this particular one is branded by Hubble Compass, and it's called the SMX. Similar to the combo above my door, this also has the expanded capacity and remote capacity, so there's two batteries, and again, I can run a remote head, or I can just have this last longer in a power outage, and again, I don't have a remote head connected, so it's just going to last longer in a power outage. We'll go ahead and press the test button, and I think it's decently bright. I kind of would hope it'd be a bit more brighter, but I think it's fine. Now you might be wondering, well, how do you adjust the heads on them? It doesn't really look like you can easily get to them. Well, it's kind of cool. So there's a little tab you press down here, and when you do that, if I can get it with one hand, the little cover comes off. And once the cover's off, you can see there's actually the emergency light itself. It's pretty small. You can adjust it in whatever direction you want. And once you have it adjusted, you go ahead and put on the cover again and snap it into place. Again, it's kind of awkward with one hand, and there it is. We'll also take a look at the inside. So again, I already took the plate off from the snaps, so we just gotta take the faceplate out. You can see there's the LED board, there's the two batteries, There's your transformer and some of your wiring and the AC connections. We are now in emergency mode, and something kind of cool with this combo is it puts out a very interesting light pattern with these little covers on them. So the right head is adjusted right here, kind of, I guess, in this area near the door in the middle of the room. And then the left head points in the middle of the room, right around here. It kind of covers from here and comes all the way back. And then, of course, the exit sign itself indicates that the exit's to the right at that door. I think that'll do it for this episode. Now, something I want to mention, and I can't stress it enough, if I had to choose between one of these generic units and a good quality brand name unit, I would choose the brand name. I'd rather have them than one of these companies, but for some reason, if I had to go generic, for budget reasons or just I had to, I'd go with one of these. So they're nice for what they are. I would probably go with this combo over that one since LED's the future, and as we saw, this one's a bit brighter than that one. But anyway, so yeah, that's going to do it. Let me know what you thought, and which unit that you saw was your favorite, and do you agree with me, or do you think generics are just all bad? But anyway, so that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you in another video.